welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and we're back with another Blindside creation. So let's go over here and put in our pattern number. It is 182408. Oh, I've done a lot of bracelets that are sort of like this. That's interesting. I'm not. It's like it does have 6 colors, but does it using all 6? All right, let's just copy this, paste it over here, layer, transform it by rotating it clockwise. That works. Let's make it bigger. That's good. Let's there, anchor it and slide it off to the side a bit. So there's, oh, that's cool. So I just happened to land it right in the middle there. That's pretty cool. All right. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This says there's 6 colors. Is there something I'm missing here? I don't. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see. And yeah, okay. All right, let's start with a red. We'll put that needs to be on the right layer here for the center, and then we'll go with orange to be the bit that goes around. So the cool part is this thing is really nice and symmetrical. Like there's a point that we can work from that makes this super easy. So and then pick up the red, and the red will just go like that. Next we can go with the yellow. Let's go with this nice bright one. That is what's coming around this. Actually, it's so symmetrical we could actually do 1/4 of it. Let's do that, and then use our copy and paste tool to fill in the rest. So that's the yellow. The next is this green. So it's predominantly these few colors right here. The green comes back, the yellow comes all the way out. There's a blue. Let's so this is what comes off of that. I see it. So then that comes in here to here. That becomes the red. And then we get a purple. What do we got for purples? There we go. And then a blue. And there's not a whole lot left. So after the blue will be the green. Yeah, I see it. So, whoops. The yellow is going to come through here. I was like, am I sure that's really where that's going? It is. So that, then the orange comes in like that. There was 3 on this one, but there's not room for that. So let's bring this yellow all the way in like it would have, except for there's only 2. Red goes there and the green goes there. So yeah, it is going to use all 6 colors. Putting in the underlying strings, not too terribly difficult. This is, if you're new to the channel, one of the things I say quite frequently is if you do the easy ones first, everything that's left will become easy. And that is seriously true here today. I know that this, see, like this green right here, right? This was going to change directions. So when that orange comes in, it's also going to change directions. You can't have them both going the same way afterwards. One has to go one way, one has to go the other. So that's a really easy one to spot. That's not maybe the easiest thing, but like here, like this yellow, right? You know where it's going. It's doing this. So by putting that in, you'll easily be able to see how the red travels, because the red keeps bouncing off of this right here. See how that works? It's once you kind of get the hang of doing this for the patterns, you can come up with so many things on your own. It's seriously super rewarding. You get to try out things that are new and different, and maybe sometimes it turns into something that somebody else has already done, but you did it yourself. You worked it out. That still feels like a huge accomplishment. So there we go. That's all of the red. Let's finish up this yellow. So this is going to be mostly hot colors, right? Because it's red, orange, yellow are definitely pulling a lot more work than the cold colors, the green, blue, and purple. So there. So now the yellow is all done. All right. The next easy one will probably be this green. I like to be zoomed out because it gives me a better scope of like where everything is and what's happening, but then it makes it harder to actually click inside of the little spaces to do the painting properly. So part of the trick of that is finding the right kind of balance. You'll probably figure it out as you're going along, like how exactly zoomed in you want to be. And of course, oh, in case you're really new here, the program I'm using is called GIMP. It is a free application for doing all kinds of graphic stuff. Like, it's kind of like Adobe Photoshop, except it's free. That's like the really big difference, is it doesn't cost you. So yeah, I've got the new version, the 3.0. The 2. Whatever version was in some ways a little bit easier, but that might just be because I got really used to it. I don't know. But this has a whole thing where, like, when you copy and paste, it wants to put it to a whole new layer. So that way, if something goes wrong, it doesn't ruin the rest of your work, which I guess is pretty cool. But I just don't want so many layers all the time. It's sort of a weird whatever. So it goes yellow, orange, red, purple, blue, green. So it's going through the whole rainbow. Kind of natural. Like I had not guessed that that's the sequence it would be in, but that's cool. We seriously don't use much of the purple at all. You see it just traveling underneath all this. But that's okay. It's at least in there a little bit. Oh, I missed a green. There we go. So our whole top quarter part is filled in. We can get rid of our sample there. And whoa. There we go. So I'm using my guidelines to make it so that way it lines up really well with that. So I pasted it, and now I can flip it to the other side and anchor that down. And we're gonna merge that down. Then I'm going to copy the whole top half. Control C, Control V. Now I got a whole new layer again. I can use my flip tool, come down to the guideline, and it'll flip it perfectly for me. The move tool will let me anchor that, and we can actually merge. Layer. Merge down. There we go. And there is our bracelet. That looks actually really, really cool. It makes the center part really interesting. And yeah, we don't use all the colors much. The yellow is going to be the one that gets used the most. So when you make this, make sure that you cut your yellow string long enough. You do it in 1/3 of a skein. I suspect you, for the purple and the purple, the blue, and maybe the green, you could get away with 1/4 of a skein. So there you go. Before I go, let me just thank my YouTube members for making this possible. Without their help, I really couldn't do all this. So I have a great amount of gratitude to these people. Thank you guys so very much. It might not seem like a whole lot, but like that $4, it goes a long ways of keeping me like with string and other stuff. I have some plans for some cool things in the future, and it all kind of depends on you guys. So yeah, thanks for your support. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.